Okay guys, so I'm the absolute worst and I forgot to film an intro, but all I did was fill in my eyebrows. I used Shadow Insurance Primer by Too Faced to prime my lids, then I put concealer over that, then I set everything with airspun powder. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. This is Silk Cream. I'm just going to take this a little bit above my natural crease. This is going to be our transition shade. And just windshield wiper motions going back and forth. I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe M441. Probably take that one. That one is Butter, which is this shade right here. And I'm gonna go a little bit lower this time, but still mainly keeping it in the crease. I'm gonna start focusing it a little bit more on the outer third of the eye. I'm gonna take this color right here. I think that's Buns. It's way over here. Ooh, ooh. This one right here. Focusing this on the outer V area. You want to start off a little bit lighter with the shade. That way you can build it up. You can always add more and get it to the intensity that you want. I'm gonna take this like deep burgundy shade. This is Jacz. Take that and focus it kind of exactly where I just placed that other one. I'm going to cut a crease. I'm just dipping my brush into my concealer here. A trick I learned is to place this at the bottom and look up. And where that hits is where you're gonna crease. I totally forgot to talk during this part, but all I'm doing is taking my concealer on my brush and stamping it on my eyelid really neatly. Then after that, I take the other side of the brush, dip it in Little Lady from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and just stamp that right on top of the concealer. Do the same thing on the other side because they weren't matching, so I had to fix that. Then I'm going to take the shades Butter and our previous blending shades and just blend it all together and make it look a little bit more neat. Now I'm going to be using the NYX That's the Point. And with this eyeliner, it is felt tip, so all I'm doing is just using little strokes and kind of just trying to make sure that my eyeliner is as even as I can possibly get it. I kind of just take the line of my eye down here and just follow it straight through like that. Now I'm just taking that line and connecting it with my line that I had already made on top of my eyelid and filling it in pretty heavily just to make sure that it looks black as possible and there's no little specks in between of skin showing through, and that's it. Okay, so I already primed my face with a moisturizer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. The shade is not my shade, but it is 102 Shell Beige. Take my finger and dot it all around. Then I like to take the Morphe M439 brush and buff it out. And I'm not dragging, I'm kind of just bouncing. This is kind of just like a giant magic eraser, I feel like. So then I take my concealer again to the highest points of my face. Helps eliminate, not fully, but helps eliminate my double chin. So I have my damp beauty blender, and I just pounce. If you don't have bruises, you're not pouncing correctly. I do want to set that. So I'm taking the Airspun again. I like Morphe, if you guys can't tell. So this is the Morphe M438 brush. I'm just dipping it in here and just setting my concealer in place. The stuff gets everywhere. And it smells like a grandma. I don't know why they chose this scent for this product, but it literally smells like a grandmother. I'm always scared it makes my face smell like a grandma and people are gonna be like, why does that girl smell like a grandma? Because I'm 25 and I am a grandmother, okay? So now I'm going to start contouring my nose. I use the E47 Morphe brush. I use this from Morphe, and this from Morphe, and this from Morphe. I'm just gonna go in with the medium contour right here. Dab it a couple times, and I have a crooked nose, so I'm going to go farther in than where I should be going. And then same with the other side, I am going to cut it a little bit short here. I want it to be as straight as possible. Bring it up to my eyebrow a little bit, not too crazy, but just kind of like right here. So then down here, I am going to shade all this in. This looks crazy, right? This is like an e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm just gonna blend this in as much as possible. I kind of want a little heavy. Okay, just keep blending until your nose is just like brown. Technically, that's the general idea. I go into my hair spun, dab dab, and I stamp on the sides to make it appear like it's part of my face and not the side of my nose. The same powder, and as straight as I possibly can. I have an Owen Wilson nose. To contour my cheeks, I'm actually gonna bronze, just an all over bronze first. So I use the Too Faced Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. I just go nuts in there. And I just take it on my cheeks, very lightly brushing. Dip it back in, tap it off, do the same. I'm taking this bronzer and just taking it down my neck because I'm no longer matching my skin. This happens. Get a clean brush and just sweep off the excess. While I have this brush out, this is actually my contour brush. So I'm gonna take it in with the deep bronzer, just like 2 dabs because this stuff is powerful. And just taking it back here. Same with this side. Now for blush. This is, I think it's Milani, Coral Cove. And just take that across here. I can't find my original eyebrow brush. I can't find anything ever. I'm like the worst. At everything, just the worst. This is a Luxie 221 flat definer. I'm just gonna go back in and kind of define my eyebrows a little bit more. It's actually not as awkward as I thought it would be though, talking to myself. Like, this is natural. This is like second nature. Right, so now I'm going to do my under eye area, which kind of pulls the whole look together. I am taking the Morphe M506. They're all the same. This is a brush. This is, again, butter. And I'm just taking it and blending it all across my under eye. Then after that, I'm taking the Morphe E18. I'm gonna dip it into that burgundy shade that we've been using, the Jacz. And I'm just taking this closer in and staying more on the outer corner. Okay, so for lashes, I hate falsies. I never use falsies. This CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume mascara, and give it a run through of my eyelashes. Oh. I just take this Duo lash glue and just write down the lash band. I kind of focus it a little bit more on the corners because I heard that helps them stay, which is not necessarily my concern. I don't care if they stay or not. We blow, put on them till they're tacky. I'm pretty proud of myself. Normally my makeup looks a lot darker than this. This is light. Alright, like that, like that. It also helps if you use tweezers. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Like, who has the time to just sit here and do this? What are you watching glue dry? My daughter just laughed at me. She thinks I'm funny. Okay. Again, lost patience, so we're going in. Boom. Shaka. Laka. Boom. Oh, God. It's going south fast, guys. I did it. Oh, God. I feel like I look like lamb chop. I got Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Naked. Since my lash band is showing, I'm gonna go into the black shade down here with a definer brush. Run this over that lash band. So now, a bomb highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Look at that. Oh my God. It has deodorant in it. Oh my God. I'm taking the Morphe M510 and I'm just gonna run this across my cheeks. My eye is about to close shut. Okay, I saved myself. It gives you like a wet. It gives you a wet. Choo choo. A little bit on the chin, why not? A little bit on my cupid's bow, why not? Just So that is it for my first ever makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you did like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, share. I'd really appreciate it. I'm just starting off. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like doing makeup and I talk to myself as it is, so. Alright guys, well I hope you have a great day and I will see you soon.